What an episode to be back with after a few months. It's like celebrating Halloween, Thanksgiving, and Christmas all at once. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Take-Two channel if you've never been here before, and welcome back to returning viewers and loyal subscribers. I still cannot believe that this beauty, the Haslab Plasma Series Anniversary Edition Ectomobile, is finally here! When we talk about dream crowdfund projects in the modern era, there are always going to be all kinds of contenders, from DeLoreans to Eternia playsets, but there is no doubt in my mind that this is the big Twinkie. First things first, a big thank you shout out to Pat, Zach, Eitan, Emily, and the entire Haslab Ghostbusters team for making this dream come true in actual physical contact! There, I just had to say that. Second, I just have to tip the hat to the Haslab Logistics shipping team. I'll always be a Masters of the Universe fan first and foremost, but I think no matter how much some people want to diss Haslab bloopers, from no ratchet knees to cloth patch stretch goals, there is no denying that their packaging QC is still first rate and second to none. Everything is always neatly and meticulously packed, double boxed, no missing or broken accessories. Yeah, I really don't want to have to keep emailing customer support teams no matter how responsive they may be. And the beautiful artwork stays beautiful. Yep, sorry Mattel Eternia shipping team, much to learn you have. Say what you want about evil corporations having no right to crowdfund and ridiculous Haslab price tags, but seriously, from small indie toy makers to bigwig competitors, I just really haven't seen anyone else ship premium products with the same level of consistency in the COVID and post-COVID logistical chaos. Okay, moving on to actual packaging itself. I got just the deluxe version, so I have no idea how the regular base boxing looks like. But here are the dimensions, first for anyone who's planning on display space. And I'm a doofus. It says right there on the red box, Deluxe pack. So if you got the base model, then you just get the gray box. Duh. Once you pop off the slip cover and get past admiring the beautiful toolbox motif and design Easter eggs, you will find all the goodies inside securely locked inside their plastic prison trays. One for the slime blower packs and ectoplasm streams, one for Louis Tully. I never thought I would have a Rick Moranis action figure in my lifetime, and yet here we are. And the Library Ghost, one for the Ghostbusters in their charcoal suits. Does it look dark blue? Can't really say, but I still like the color as it is. And then there's one for the coffee mug and balloon. And then there are the different trays for the various rooftop gear. One for good old Slimer himself. We'll do a quick comparison with the various iterations of Slimer we've seen so far. But yeah, it's pretty much plastic prison purgatory. You'll definitely need some serious workbench space to lay all of this out without losing any of the tiny pieces under the carpet, so be warned. The figures all have smooth but tight joints for sturdy articulation. The tempos and paint apps are all as sharp as can be expected. Although I do kind of wish the bottom half of the Library Ghost was a little bit more translucent like the prototype they showed off last November. The Ghostbusters themselves hold their respective accessories and overall weight balance pretty well. The proton packs and slime blower packs all slip on relatively easily. And the facial likenesses on each of these are all pretty solid and can hold their own against past predecessors from Mattel and Mezco. And then, of course, you have the decals and instruction sheet package. Although I think it feels more like an instruction book at this point. And you will definitely need the instructions for this one. But in the first test of electrical engineering design and plastic quality, the Haslab Ecto-Mobile checks all the boxes perfectly. All the rooftop gear snaps into place snugly with no fuss, and can be removed just as easily when switching between the two vehicle looks. No fear of anything feeling too delicate that might break at the first touch. The door hinges open and close smoothly. The gurney glides in and out easy. And the wheels themselves roll very smoothly and swap between the two modes just as easily too. The decals seem to stick on with no issues for now. And I'm not going to put every single one of them on because I still can't quite decide which version I prefer. So we'll just stick this one on just to see how it holds up. But yeah, it seems to work pretty well. And then the external and internal lights, the articulated features, the sculpted quality within the vehicle, the sounds, everything seems to function just as they should. You'll need 3 AA batteries once you unscrew the bottom cover at the front of the car to get this fully lighted up. And there are 2 switches below the vehicle to activate the different electronic modes. I'll show you right here. And if you have a power source handy, you can also skip the batteries and plug directly to the USB port located right here. And here's how it looks in the dark between the 2 modes. Just check out all that colorful blinking glory. Now during the campaign period, I was most concerned about how the dot matrix signboard panels would work in display, given that they were just going to be slides that you could switch in and out. But I think for what it is, they still function pretty decently. Am I a little disappointed that the dot matrix light displays don't actually animate, given that other toys like Real Steel's Noisy Boy already incorporated this into their design 10 years ago? Yeah. Is it a deal breaker for me? Evidently not. Otherwise I wouldn't have ordered it to begin with. But that is perhaps the one thing for me that would have taken this Haslab project from a 9 to a golden 10. But yes, even after all of this, I'm still far, far away from being a knowledgeable Ghostbusters fan. So dear internet, please educate me in the comments if there's something about the electronics that's not working in the most film-accurate way possible. It could also have a slide-out gunner seat and RC ghost trap drone release tier to make the whole package even cooler if I really wanted to push the wish list. But then where will it end? Janine action figure, a Vigo head swap for Possessed Ray, a demon portrait for the library ghost, kind of like this zombie Scarlet Witch. These are all sugar icing biscuits on the cake, and I'm pretty sure they would have made the package even more expensive. So I guess it is what it is. But overall, I'm still really, really happy with how this Haslab turned out. It arrived and functioned in pretty much all the ways the campaign said it would. It feels premium in hand, and it has a nice weight and heft to it. And while there are obviously more premium versions out there, like say the Blitzway 1.6 version, this one scales well with my predominantly 112 collection though. and it fits a variety of figures from other lines too. So you're just going to end up having a field day with figure pose photography and all kinds of multiverse mashups, limited only by your imagination. And so, just based on toyetic play value alone, this is definitely Toy of the Year for me, period. Thanks again for watching, and please do hit the like and subscribe if you found this helpful. If there are any other features about the vehicle that you want me to check out in further detail on a follow-up video, just let me know in the comments. Until then, see you guys next time.